Before we get started, I do want to say some unfortunate news, and it's been going through the professional wrestling world. Jay Briscoe lost his life over the weekend as we're recording this video. Jay Briscoe, huge part of professional wrestling, Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, with his brother, Mark Briscoe. And one of our own, Surfer Jay, he was able to see him one last time before his death at the Dorton Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, Surfer Jay, I want to ask you, you saw him live and in person. And how was it to see such a legend, really, a young legend, to see him in person, and how was he in the ring and out of the ring?
Yeah, the Briscoes they wrestled the Rock and Roll Express in Dorton Arena, and of course the Rock and Roll Express were going to get cheered. They were the baby faces. It was a old school type event. It was Ricky Steamboat's last show, but as soon as the Briscoes came out, everybody just couldn't. You had to applaud them. It's like these are the best. I mean, between them and FTR, they're the best tag team arguably out there today, and we're seeing them. And this was actually the third time I've seen him. I've seen him at two other Ring of Honor shows, once in Greensboro, once in Concord. The one in Greensboro was an hour-long cage tag team match with four tag teams. So I've seen him have some battles, and even at this Dorton Arena show, the finish was Jay went to hit Ricky with a plastic chair. I'm sorry, Mark went to hit Ricky with it. It crushed over Jay's head, and a plastic chair was literally broke around his neck. And they would go through whatever length. I mean, if you want to talk about Ring of Honor, Jay wrestled on the first ever Ring of Honor show back in
Mm,
2002. He
mm,
was in the first match, the first official match against Amazing Red, and he
wow.
was there all the way until the end. And it's just so tragic hearing what happened to him. He was driving with his two kids in the car, taking them to cheerleading practice,
Mm,
and another truck crossed over the center line, and it's just unfortunate.
yeah.
And don't know what else to say
Mm,
about him.
yeah. Well, thoughts and prayers with his family that was involved as well, and for his family in general. Um, it definitely a big part of professional wrestling world. Even the two big main stages, of course, right now is WWE and AEW. And even though they didn't have much appearances on there, you could see the impact they even had on those guys who may have not crossed paths with them a whole lot. Everyone wearing T-shirts and armbands to honor those guys. So, um, hey, on behalf of Faction 919, may you rest in peace.